Bill C12 became law today. The changes now are very important that I want to tell you regarding this law. Mostly it affects refugees, like those who came to Canada after 24th of June 2020. If they stay for more than 1 year and then they claim refugee, their refugee claim is not eligible. It means that the Refugee Board of Canada will not proceed with the refugee application. What is going to happen is that they direct the application to CBSA for pre-removal risk assessment, which is a PRO application. So basically PRO is like refugee. It's going to assess the dangers regarding like the different factors that you will face if you are returned to your home country, and then an officer is going to review the application. So in PRO, there is no refugee hearing. There is no hearing, it's better to say. Like when you submit your PRO application, everything has to be documented. You will submit it to IRCC and they will review the application to make sure that if you are eligible or not. So those who submitted the refugee application after June the 3rd, 2025, and regardless of like when they, if they entered to Canada after 2020, those people are still ineligible because they submitted their application at the time that they introduced this law. So what's going to happen to them now? Different scenarios. If you submitted your application and you've been referred to Refugee Board of Canada, you need to wait. They're going to say if your case is ineligible, then they will refer you back to CBSA and you need to apply for PRO. They're going to give you the instructions and everything for the PRO that obviously for our clients, we're going to update them. Those who submitted and they are not referred to the Refugee Board of Canada, again, you need to wait too, because we need to see what instructions they have and how they want to treat these applications. Those that are not submitted as yet, you need to submit your application, and then if they decide that your case is not eligible to apply for refugee and to like refer it to Refugee Board of Canada, they're gonna direct your application to CBSA for PRO, pre-removal risk assessment application. Now, one important thing, those of you who have interviews, like for example, next week you have interview with IRCC regarding your refugee application, you still need to attend that interview to see what they're gonna say on that interview to you. Because what we have right now is based on what's written on the website of Canada Immigration regarding this law. So obviously we need to wait to get feedbacks, to get the instructions and directions for the next step for the clients. The important thing is for the PRO applications, it's very important because there is no hearing. You must submit a very complete application. PRO has 2 stages and we are doing that for our client like for many years right now. The thing is we need to submit the PRO application in a very complete way with all the documents, evidence, explanations and everything, because there is no other hearing and you don't have a chance to like attend and like talk about yourself and everything. The officer is gonna review the application and based on your application they're gonna decide about your file. So this is for the PRO. And they also mentioned that what's gonna happen to the refugee process in the future in a couple of months is that they want to refer a complete application to the Refugee Board of Canada. It means that when you submit, those who are eligible to submit a refugee, you came to Canada less than a year, you want to submit your refugee application, it's very important to have a complete file, because if the file is incomplete, if the file has some problems or they are not satisfied, they may not refer it to the Refugee Board of Canada. So for those that you want to apply, it's very important to have a complete file. Those that you already submitted, you need to wait, because Canada Immigration, the Refugee Board of Canada, they're gonna let us know how we need to move to the next step, which is the PRO. Basically, PRO is the same as refugee because they're gonna review the dangers that you have if you go back to your home country. But it's important to prove it. Some differences in when you claim refugee, you get health insurance in Canada, which is like your medical needs are covered, you can get social assistance from the government. On the pro applications, you cannot get these things anymore. But you will get a work permit. You continue working in Canada until a decision is made on your pro application. So basically, this is what we know so far about this Bill C12. And then if we have any other updates, we're going to update you and keep you posted. Thank you and have a great day.